还有就跳掉了。哦，右手。
Smashed against the wall. Skull cracked. Died immediately. Beast killed the children but didn't eat them. Something scare it off? Or grab its attention? Bloodstains. Dried.
Time is short, Witcher.
Stomach wall cut open in 3 places. Damaged organs, arteries.
掉伤害啊！你打到那个再叫我，你要去找暗影长者再叫我，看一下同谁。
Head, shoulder, and neck wounds. Monster attacked from above. Jumped off the roof, I bet. Throat ripped open. Larynx crushed. Paw prints. Bipedal beast. Walks hunched over. Sliced aorta. Fang marks alongside. But they're old, scarred over. Wounds are smooth-edged. Claws cut through cleanly. Young, thin bones offered little resistance. Smells not blood. Need to investigate. Gunk. Is that venom? Narrows the list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a pack leader.
新版的战旗有一个羁绊是那个，那叫什么？3只放在一起，就是你只要凑齐那3只，他们在开场的时候就会合体，变成一台机器人，很屌。
Faster.
然后重点是那个机器人被打爆以后，他们3只会再散开来，然后变成各自的，就是变成3只单体。继续打，超屌，应该蛮强的吧？不过里面就是不好凑啊，因为里面是各种，好像蛮多废的。
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around.
哦，它变成的机器人会变成一只大概的。
Every last drop. Garcane bits fill here.
然后大招是审判之剑。然后这版的敖瑞龙兽的特效是，它是宇宙飞船，所以它是宇宙战舰，然后它的招式就是一堆小飞船在旁边乱，然后它不能普攻，这样它就绕着全场一，场面一团混乱。
head from my saddle, bastard.
长得很像那个小恶魔的之前小恶魔女友的。
Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You. The orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets, sang to us. Leave her be.
You see, Witcher, the world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from the children, true, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
I run into dilemmas all the time. Situations where it's hard to judge, hard to know what's right, make a decision. This is not one of them. You disgust me and deserve to die.
But?
I'm in a hurry and you're hiding behind a child. So you'll live this time. I'm letting you. Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Dettlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children sent lured it here.
Yes. It carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen Elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Not gonna take me there?
I visit the Elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
Time to summon Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he said. So, I'll be at the boat landing near the palace, waiting for Regis there. Mind telling him?
所以你现在去找暗影长者吗？我忘了雷吉斯是赞成你去找暗影长者还是？
You've met with Oriana. How did it go?
Not well.
Oh.
因为我不是很喜欢。
Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Well, I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but...
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Deadloff's sake.
For the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault,
Yeah.
plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with
其实好像他
blood.
说
That's
两边
his
都可以
doing
做
too.
的。
And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
To meet the unseen elder is to face mortal danger. I've said so all along and never in jest. You are a friend, a dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural, I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
I'm a witcher, Regis. I don't cut deals with monsters. I cut monsters down. And I don't give a damn
如果
about the
可以，我
risks.
建议你两边都做啊，因为
Well, I
我觉得
understand.
西安娜那个
Won't
线
mention
好
it again.
Thanks.
我在看。
Time we were on our way. Listen, I need to sail there. Coming with? Or would you rather float over as a puff of fog?
I'd not be able to talk as a puff. And as you know, talking is something I'd very much like to do.
At length and in detail. Let's
雷
go.
吉斯的个性是还蛮讨喜。没有，我说整段叙事下来，他算蛮讨喜。
Know much about this unseen elder?
Only that he takes unkindly to guests, especially the unannounced.
Oh, joy. Got a plan? Some idea how to appease him?
The custom when meeting an unseen elder is to bestow upon him a stone symbolizing peace. Yet this type of stone occurs only in Heartland.
Take it you're fresh out.
Alas, just so. Thus, I fear we must rely on... personal charm.
Tell me slowly. Don't use complicated words and I might just understand.
I don't doubt your intelligence, but, well, it's just hard to explain to a human. This world is a foreign land to us. Unpleasant. Geralt, over here. Ahem. Might I suggest you use Oriana's key?
Magic. A place of power.
我跟你讲，我后来去查了一下，发现 Fallout 4真的 Fallout 4真的没办法修改那个颠覆点，所以我就开它的内码，直接把我的基本点数全部，就是把我要的基本点数都升满。我懒得再点基本点，太累了。白痴哦，那也没差很多，好不好？那样就只是变成我一开始应该要这样点的点数，也没有强特别多，变成我可以专心去点下面。但我觉得它这设计很烂。对啊，不能洗天赋真的超烂的，烂透。那这样万一我想要玩其他流派就不好玩。看你2把红剑在那边。
It worked.
Got company.
Then we must...
为什么是一级？你有点什么天赋吗？哦，因为有雷吉斯哦，干。哦，所以刚刚那不是你砍的。
We must be close.
How can you tell?
Listen.
Don't hear a thing. Not one rat, one bat. Dead quiet.
As I said, he despises guests.
Let's try
卡住了。
ZENITH.
Sporenni veris nats atrannes.
Avile clever regis et
Settlers! Rather not hurt you. No! Wait! Healing potion. Gotta drink one. Damn it. Lost some gear.
难怪你他妈的卡的跟鬼一样。
Need to find it.
"你在扣血啊！这都懒记啊！
Damn it. That was close. Elder will kill me even if I get out of here, unless I think of something quick.
我怎么知道？你要玩我才知道。不愧是改造过的。
What is this place? Well, someone was here before me. Wonder what happened to him. Footprints, deep set, a man's. A waterfall flowing upwards? What's going on here? No way I can climb up there, unless I could give myself a boost. likes. Megascope damaged. Is that stream flowing upwards? Strange. Clearly worth a look. Upside down. Gravity's flipped, getting pulled up instead of down.
你还没有变湿这样子。哦，这套很帅哦，怎么是好的？ This'll tell me something. Unseen. Damn, could use. 好重哦，这包。
Like that. Extends to the side where gravity's reversed. Fly upwards if it breaks off. Just gotta collapse the base. That should do the trick.
为那个。右边有一个要检视的东西啊，左边。
Must be the offering for the unseen. If I give this to the unseen elder, he won't kill me. At least not right away. Back the other way, I think. Waterfall I climbed down to get here won't work. Could be another, though. Need to follow the current downstream.
难怪我会觉得很短，因为他妈的我没有玩。对啊，这段我直接整段跳过。
Worked. Now just need the elder to discover his talkative side.
哦，好像也没有问题。这样好像西安娜的还长一点点。搞不好你还是可以去西安娜那边。
Etzelthi, laut Miyama. You live. Barely. You're not attacking. That mean you'll hear me out? Perhaps. Speak. Hear about Dettloff. I know who he is. What of him? He's sicked a swarm of lesser vampires on the city. I have to stop him. But I do not. Sooner or later, Dettloff will bring trouble. Serious trouble. How? As Kagmar brought trouble before. Folk will take him down, eventually. Might need a year, or two, or a decade, but they'll find a way. And then they'll go after other vampires. And eventually, they'll find you. And I should fear death? No. But that'll be the end of your peace, your quiet. Knights errant, mages, they'll come here day in, day out. One already managed to teleport here. Others will follow, you can be sure. You'll kill them, of course, so they'll flood these caves, or bring in sappers from Mahakam and collapse them. No. This place must be secure. The gate. What is your plan?
那看哪边啊？有。就是杀死的啦， 不要问那么多啊，选你想选的。对啊。不要纠结这个，最后就会解释了嘛。就选你想选。
Detlef, we have to convince him to spare the city.
Will he? Probably not. Yet we must try nonetheless.
If there is a fight, if you help kill him, I will be anathema. This I know. And still, I ask you to summon Detlef.
Where? Teshem Mudna.
Go. Once I sent you there, I will summon Detlef.
I thank you.
Leave me.
很屌，它都这样飘上去的，看，它都飘来飘去的。
That went better than I expected it would.
All your unseen that... welcoming.
No, they vary. Some are conceited, others imperious, but most can be reasoned with. But him... It was clear each word was a great effort. Interacting with others, it seems, it causes him physical pain.
Never entered my mind that the conjunction of the spheres was also a cataclysm for you, for...
Monsters? No euphemism required, you needn't seek one. I dare say it was worse for us. You arrived by the thousands, we were but a handful. Not much choice. Assimilate with you, or shut ourselves off from the world, like him.
And you? How do you feel now, where you are?
Geralt, imagine the least comfortable situation you could ever find yourself in. What would it be?
I don't mean a moment of pain with death knocking at your door. Just a circumstance of great unease.
All right. In that case, a court banquet. Gotta show up in hose and a tight doublet. Gotta smile at everyone and engage in vacuous conversation, while Dandelion sings a ballad about me and Yennefer for all to hear.
Very well. Now imagine you're stuck there. Not for an hour, not for an evening, but for all time. And should you fall out of character for but a moment, should you so much as scratch yourself where the stitching chafes, all around you will scream, "Monster, monster!" and they'll turn on you and tear you to shreds.
Sounds... tiring. Damn tiring.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Time to summon Detlef.
Yes, high time. Do you wish to go to Teshem Mudna right away?
Let's go. Want to get this over with.
Oh, 好像真的不能去找齐安娜。
Nice place,
isn't it?
齐安娜那边是一
Lovely
个
view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done
是一
time.
个黑暗童话王国，场景
shame
超
the
漂
reason
亮，
why we came
然
here.
后里面的
Yes,
童话人物都在做
Quite
一
a
些
shame.
小红帽在卖马，那个不是小红帽，那个卖火柴的小女孩在卖马，很嗨。 反正就剧情。
Regis, let the unseen elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Deadloff.
Hinthial, Jesu, Themias.
暗影长者最后还帅了一把。
Didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see Relo. I wish to see Siana. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
Detlef, please. All this for one woman.
You understand nothing.
好像对啊，但我好像没有叫齐安娜来的。对啊。
Let us be done with this.
我没有啊，没杀齐安娜。我没有杀齐安娜。我是杀迪拉夫。 只有杀迪拉夫。真的是神仙打架。 现在是吸血鬼攻击，你搞笑，这伪王啊！对啊。好像有，我找一下。对啊，但他好像会把席安娜走。
Nice play,
Isn't it?
Shame.
Yes.
Rage.
到底是这边这个动画，他们神仙打架那边好像不能跳过，你知道吗？很痛苦。
Came here to kill you.
Brief and to the point. How refreshing.
Well then, try Witcher.
You shut up, Witcher! I am disappointed! You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn.
Gods, start praying now!
哎，我跟你讲，这支我觉得蛮简单的，对，所有招都很烂，但就是那一招完全打不赢。就是那一招笑点超好。哦，那个位置到了。这阶段很简单，好像2次就要过了，好猛！ 上这个阶段就直接会说进来就直接太神了，2次就过。是的，白痴哦，是昆恩 OP 啊，就不要用昆恩看看。看一个叱咤风云的，然后连个石头都搬不起。
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.结果你还是把地阶部杀。他说可以，就是偷完暗影长者以后，再去找席安娜。 My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
没有。
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for... So try not to take things personally, Master.
All that being as it may, the Duchess cannot be expected to...
A tradition which...
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony.
We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why
我
not
们
check
走
up
就是
on
直接
that?
传过去。
We'll go together.
I am done, yes. Or if you will first
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Wine is dearer. Wenches are dearer.
Our Duchessa! Do you poke her too, Gerald?
Driver.
If only my purse weren't empty. You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now. Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
没错，拍照。
I almost dumped my guts in fear. I can take a hint. Come, time to go. I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not...
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk. I do not oppose going elsewhere.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait.
当然有啊。
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always...
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've...
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henry... She was known to show a heart.
Why would Sienna murder her up?
Yes, and yes.
Actually...
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes...
Seems a bit strong.
She used my friend as her tool for killing. Some philosophers think empirical examination... I believe you mentioned the Duchess...
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. One way or another, she's locked. coming with?
Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake.
So, said straight up.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind.
She treated Dettlaff cruelly.
Caused his death in the end, and now this, atop all...
You will not find work here. Not paying work.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
还敢吐口水！我大英雄杰洛特哎！
啊！
都不是每个都这样。
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Sienna. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Regis. He's always saying Dettlaff was more animal-like, less human than him. Might have been so. Dettlaff acted on reflex, was driven by primordial instincts, whereas you're driven by cruelty, hatred, and a lust for vengeance. They hired me to kill the beast, true. Thing is, something tells me the real beast is you.
You've no notion who I am or what drives me.
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for
看，我看到这边，我想起来了。
Against those who drove you from the palace, Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
你知道血与酒唯一可以打炮的人就是喜安娜吗？因为我跟他打炮。
A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Perrin found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
对啊，就可以跟他跑来跑去。
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a right to feel rage, resentment. But those motives aren't enough to justify the means you chose.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide at any juncture.
虽然说把工具人杀了，但是该做的事情还是有做啊。这才是真正的母猪教啊。
Thank the stars.
怎么一直有个噔噔的声音啊？谁在讯息？
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
还有多了，这脸上又多了一些疤。
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
但我真的觉得巫师真的蛮神的，玩起来很投入整个故事里。 不觉得吗？
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Horrible.
Yes, your enlightened highness, all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Friend.
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Yes, very. Heard a lot of good things about that appellation. Thanks again.
Cheers. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
恭喜你完成 Bad End， 完成3人 Bad End， 帅哦！3杀 Triple Kill。没关系啊，这些人怎么样都不重要，还有特丽斯在等着你。不会啊，怎么会失败？ 就全世界死光光了，还蛮爽的。反正这些人都不讨喜啊，干。没有啊，我只有沙迪阿夫啊。
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers.
哦，这国家也太夸张了吧？你觉得死了，大家就不想待了，有点屌。
But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies in waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time.
啊，居然还有这个最后
I've
这一
still
段。
not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
哎，快战犯，
No
抓
one
战犯，抓
suspected
起来！
Siona'd be merciless. Not Damien,
安
not
娜
me.
亨利叶塔太容易相信别人了。
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
啊，最后还是要让你这个爽一下，这样。虽然说是 bad end， 但还是要让你爽一下。
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper.
想跟他说，你
Take
对我比
your
较
coin
重
and
要。
raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
原本那个光鲜亮丽的国家，突然就变得很暗淡这样。
Oh, Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Unbelievable. Coronata and Vermentino.
Fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Siana to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anarietta.
这比 Good End 还长哎，是怎样？
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit...
That she was. I do admit it.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
没有啊，我说刚刚前面那段，那个我的结局没有。
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting. And properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
这有个装备啊。还有那个面罩下面。
You've not an ounce. Refinement in you, have you?
寻血犬 ，Call me Bloodhound。
Where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He is a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go? Regis!
Raise your hand again!
I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home, on the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
完美收尾，还有一小段，你可以直接把这跳掉。
Actually, I'd love to go home.
呀，葡萄园。
Now that's lovely. Dear Matilda.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Triss?
In the flesh?
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint. Catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work, the law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
白色，我是西里的。绿色是丹德里而已。就如果你的西里挂掉的话，是丹德里。
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri's saying, may you live in interesting... The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize... Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror. But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
How'd you find me? Kovir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. Hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Mm-hmm. Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Planning to do a bit of renovation. Paint the walls, replace the roof tiles, install tin gutters.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change?
Maybe a hedge maze? With...
Oh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas. Hmm?
Can't wait. This is your first time in two...
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer's come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
I wouldn't worry about that. Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
恭喜破完。
Yes, Geralt?
Mind if I...
Just a...
嘿，神！我是真的觉得蛮神的，玩得很投入。是哦，你也不喜欢十字星哦？我觉得十字星也不错啊。没有，我没有，我就说。